So I've depinned pin 12 at connector 1, which is the vehicle speed signal, sensor signal from the ABS module to the actual PCM. It is a 5-volt square wave. Green trace there is 5 volts where the cursor is right now. So curiously, with the key on that particular wire, I have 5 volts. So actually what happens is the ABS module then grounds it to create the 5-volt square wave. We're going to go for a road test, and I fully expect the Speedo to be dead and the ABS module should still have speed signals coming in, but no speed signal going out. I got a test light connected to the VSS wire. I got the key on, and I'm going to momentarily ground it, trying to simulate a speed signal. And this is what I got on the scan tool. I'm going to replay this again, record it again. So basically I'm just tapping the test light to ground. Theoretically simulating a speed signal. And I got 50 kilometers an hour out of it during that. Curious of whether or not the Speedo actually moved. So I put another used cluster in. It's actually the one from the 01. The cluster that's in there is a 98 and reads in miles. And this gauge test that we did with holding down the trip odometer button should make the Speedo read 0, 20, 55, and 75. And I'm sure that's in miles per hour. So I'm just going to convert that to kilometers. Well, we're closer to the Speedo reading the same speed as the PCM speed is, but it's significantly faster than what we're going when, according to the GPS here. I drove 2.2 kilometers, it reads 3.8. I set the pinion factor at 401 and a Dana rear end. There's no other option than that. I'm going to try changing it to a significantly higher number to see if that will work, make a difference. Well, setting the pinion factor to Dana and 850 results in 3.8 kilometers in a 2.2 kilometer trip. So that's actually worse. I'm starting to wonder if the ABS module is using the frequency from the front speed sensors and they're actually faster than the rear. I'm going to disable the front speed sensors and see if running off the rear speed sensor results in a different distance traveled. So that's with both front speed sensors unplugged at the ABS unit. It read 3.8 kilometers on a 2.2 kilometer course. Speedo reads almost double what we're going as far as the Speedo speed, but it actually shows close to what the scan tool reads. So I think it's a calibration problem, but changing from 400 to 850 made it worse, and I changed it back to 400 again. So we're going to try with Dana and 401 pulses, or 401 revs per mile. It's at 3.8 now. I expect it'll go down. Well, that doesn't make sense. With the pinion factor set at 401 tire count and Dana, I'm still at 3.8. So it's like the ABS module is not responding to the change in the pinion factor. The Speedo reads nearly double what we're going, but that makes sense. It's out by about 70-80%. Should be 2.2 kilometers and is reading 3.8, so that's 1.6 kilometers difference. Almost 80%. So I'm kind of at a loss now. I can't go to a smaller than 401 tire count. It won't allow me. And I'm sure it's not a reluctor problem, but I'm not 100% certain of that. And the aftermarket tuner doesn't allow me to change to a smaller tire either. So I think I'm going to look for an ABS module. Well, I went back into the pinion factor and I read it, and it says 850 in Dana. I thought I changed it to 401 in Dana. Let's try again. Okay, so now I got the tire at 401 and axle at Dana. Let's try one more time. Okay, so one last time with the tire set at 401 and a Dana rear axle. Shows 3.8 kilometers traveled in a 2.2 kilometer marked track. So whatever's changing, or whatever's supposed to be changing in the ABS module for the pinion factor, is not changing. So I'm going to see if I can source another ABS module.